Hey, what's going on, guys? Xer, and today we're taking a look at Masters of the Universe Classics, the Battleram, which also comes with not He-Man, but a Man-at-Arms. So before we take a look at this, let's take a look at the Man-at-Arms. I'm going to keep this in package just because of the fact that it's one of those ones that I don't necessarily need. I'm going to wait for the Super 7 Ultimate version so I can get, the best version of Man-at-Arms. But this one, you can see that he has a little ponytail in here. You can see some nice little paint applications. He's got the mustache going there. Some nice, paint throughout here as well. Then whenever you look here on the back, you can see on his backpack that he actually has some more paint applications which look nice. You can see a mace over here, which is just the same color of this orange that his armor is. Then you can see that there's a silver gun with some more paint on here that just clips here into the back. You can also see that he's got a silver painted mace or club, whichever one you want to call this. And then there's some more paint on here for the stuff that's on his armor. So you can see some red, you can see some little gold, buttons and stuff like that. Same thing over here. So a lot of nice little paint applications on him. Articulation is going to be the same as basically all the other figures. So you're going to have it, the neck, you're going to have the ab crunch, waist, you're going to have the shoulder, elbow, wrist rotation, the hips, back and forth and out, knees, and down here. It looks like he has some boot rotation as well, so it's going to be able to cut there at the calf. So quite a bit of articulation in him. A nice little figure, but not one that I need in my collection, so that's why I'm keeping them in package so that I can sell them basically like new. But taking a look at the main feature here, which is the Battleram. Now, I know this thing's been out for whatever it is, a couple of years, but it's one of those things where I was just now able to acquire it. And I ended up picking it up while I picked up Roton and Night Stalker and just missing a Wind Raider. I gotta find that thing somehow, but you can see He-Man, he does not come with a vehicle. Put him there, and just because I wanted to, show this off, it can detach here, and he can have, like we see in the Filmation series, where they're all, flying around on these little things here. But he holds on to that quite nicely, and it looks really cool. So I would have liked it, or maybe Super 7, if they would have came out with just some of these. That way you could maybe put some palace guards on them, because you always see everyone flying around on them. So maybe Super 7 will re-release this Battleram. If they do, hopefully they throw in a couple more of these. That would be really cool. But going ahead and taking him off, going to look at the paint applications on this thing, which whenever I got it out of the package, I was actually surprised. I thought it was just going to be mostly green, but you can already see that there's some green metallic looking paint going throughout here. And then there's these little white or silver little studs throughout that as well. There's green paint here in the eye. You can see the silver down here. There's more green paint it's kind of a metallic green, which looks really good. This whole section right here is metallic green, and you can see those silver studs throughout there. This you can obviously see with the paint, which looks really cool. There's some more of that metallic green. You can see that, or it's kind of a greenish silver, or maybe a darker green here at the foot plate, which is right here as well. And then there's that metallic green on top of that. You see the metallic green here, all throughout here, also throughout here. Then just look at the detail of this paint. I mean, that's amazing. And no blemishes, everything is perfect, nothing out of lines. That looks great. These little things here on the side, they're kind of like little rubber or rubbery material, so that they'll kind of move with the hands as you need them. And then these are black here on the top. So everything else over here, it's the same as the other side that I just showed you. And then even on the bottom, something that you don't see very often, you can see that it's black, but you also have this metallic black paint on the guns, and then going throughout here, this metallic black. This is kind of like a metallic silver here, and then you have that kind of metallic silver black throughout here, and here as well. So even the bottom that you usually don't see, you have a lot of nice paint detail, which is really cool. So now coming on to this section here. One of the things that I want to go ahead and show off, just so that it doesn't shoot off across the room or hit me in the face. If you push this down in here, you push this button, and you can see this is spring loaded. This will fire. This is what it looks like. Red doesn't show up very well on camera for me, but you kind of see a little skull face there, some kind of goblin or something. But now looking at this and all the nice paint detail, this right here, you can see the nice metallic green as well. It's here. You got it up here. It's going around. All this is done in that metallic green. This part, this right here. There's some little buttons up here that are done in that metallic green. I think it's showing up on camera whenever I like hit it in the light. You can see it all over. This is some of that darker silver and some of that green. You can see that. You can see a little red meter here going. There's some more metallic green there. So it's just the paint applications are all over. You can see the red, and then you can see some stuff here as well. And then this is pretty obvious. I guess you can kind of all see that on your own. But I wanted to make sure that I pointed out the stuff that's maybe a little bit harder to see. And then again, some really nice paint applications back here. Where they're doing the red and yellow, and even the line with the red and that it kind of looks like a little heart monitor or whatever, but that's very clean and nicely done. So I really like that. This is kind of cool here on the back. But again, a lot of nice paint went into this, and it was something that I didn't notice until I actually got it in my hand. Because I thought it was basically just green, and the only paint that I really thought it had was here, and here. So and you can see that snaps together really well. This also has, just like Roton has one of those things where you can plug it here to where if you had one of those stands where it would like float in the air, which I think is really cool. So that's why I really hope they come out with more of these by Super 7. So, and we'll kind of put that in there. But anyways, there's a look at the Battleram. This is such a cool vehicle. I think there's so many paint applications with it, and so many things that you could do. I mean, because not necessarily this, but this section, like I said, you saw it so many times in the Filmation series that I hope Super 7 like reissues some of these vehicles for fans that are just now kind of getting into it with the Ultimate series, because they really are good. The Four Horsemen, they did a fantastic job, and with the figures and sculpts and stuff like that. So it's something that I think all fans would appreciate. So anyways, wanted to just kind of show you guys in case you're trying to look for it on the secondary market or wanted to take a trip down, nostalgia lane. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.